Let's get right to Independent Women's Forum. Patrice Lee Onwuka. Patrice, great to have you on. New developments at the border, Patrice. President Trump, his supporters are saying he is triumphing over government bureaucracy. Nearly 50 miles of border wall now being built in New Mexico with the reappropriated Pentagon funds at the center of that Supreme Court fight. Trump won that fight. You're taking all of this.
Yeah, I think it's actually a good day for the president when it comes to border enforcement. I mean, not only are you seeing the expansion of the wall, which was a campaign promise, but also really a symbol of our really taking our border security seriously. But then when you look at the change, the regulatory change, and trying to end the Flores settlement, that's really been the smuggler's dream here to exploit our immigration laws. This is going to allow families, I'm going to put them in quotation marks, but families to stay together with children, and then allow us to, our immigration system to process those cases rather than releasing people and hoping that they come back to be to have their cases adjudicated.
But California now leading a group of 19 states and D.C. to stop the Trump administration from doing just that. Your reaction?
Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, when you consider that a lot of these folks were, wringing their hands over the separation of children at the border and the treatment of children, yet this would keep kids together with adults. Hopefully, their parents. But that's not the issue here. I think for a lot of these Democrats, a lot of these left-leaning policymakers, it is really just about allowing illegal immigration at the border and making the bet that these people will eventually turn into your supporters. And so it's a political play, and I think that's really wrong, Liz, because national security is at risk.
We have 10 times more illegal immigrant families in custody than about 4 years ago, 432,000 illegal migrant family members. Biden, let's get to Joe Biden, riding that slip and slide of numerous mistakes into the heart of the primary cycle. Patrice, he's riding into the teeth of it on just his electability and some policy things that are not much different from Obama's. Lots of punches are being thrown or about to be thrown in this election cycle. He's now saying he's stable, he's not nuts. That Monmouth poll showed a 13 percentage point drop. He's now behind Elizabeth Warren. Is his electability taking a hit? What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. When you look at the percent point drop among key demographics, you're talking about a decline among young people, a decline among those who are not college educated, those folks who may have voted for President Trump in 2016, and those blue collar workers he's hoping to win back. That's suggesting that a lot of people are not enthusiastic about the prospect of voting for Joe Biden. So he's got to figure out what he can do. From a policy standpoint, you see Elizabeth Warren putting out policy proposals in substance left, right, and center. Of course, Liz, I don't agree with all of her proposals, but she's putting something out there. He's got to figure out how he can both defend his record, but also put something forward.
Well, Joe Biden now has a brother problem. James Biden now being sued along with others by 2 health companies. They are alleging that James Biden promised that his access to Joe Biden would be pivotal for their private businesses. He allegedly told one health company that, quote, its psychiatric care model will be used by Joe Biden as part of his campaign, and that he could facilitate contracts between the health company and labor unions. Your reaction to this?
Oh, my goodness. I think this is not helpful for the campaign right now. This is not what they need. Another example of Biden's family members trying to use his influence and potential presidential campaign to be able to, enrich themselves financially. It's not a good look, number one. It's unethical, and whether they can get away with it, that's a whole other story. But I don't think this is what the campaign would need right now.
This isn't the first allegation of these types of actions. Biden's son, Hunter, allegedly used his father's political connections in order to get a $1 billion private deal with the Chinese state-owned bank in 2013, less than 2 weeks after he flew with his father aboard Air Force One to China. So that's the accusation, that Biden family members, trying to, exploit and profit off of Joe Biden's connections.
Yeah, it is. It's sad, though. I mean, I think he's trying to run a campaign. He's trying to be in office, and his family members are doing what they're doing. We'll see what happens with this. But, you know, I find it interesting, Liz. I checked out some of the left-leaning media sources, and there is no mention of this. This headline is not even making the round. So it suggests to me that maybe there are folks who are trying to keep this story buried because they really want Joe Biden to be the inevitable candidate on the left. But, you know, between the gaffes, between his difficulty just trying to get through a speech and know where he is, and then the family stuff, it doesn't bode well for him.